My name is Andrea Clark. I work at Fetch Specialty and Emergency Veterinary Clinics in Clearwater, Florida. So what's special about Fetch is it's a really dynamic clinic. I really love the fact that all of the doctors here are able to practice what they consider to be the very top tier of medicine. A lot of clinics these days especially are becoming owned by corporate entities. While there's a lot of good in that, there's also the fact that doctors can be a little bit stifled as far as the degree of medicine that they get to practice, and that's not the case here at Fetch. So I always wanted to be a vet. I'm one of those stories where growing up as a kid, by the time I was 5, my parents say I knew I wanted to be a veterinarian and never swayed from that. I never even played with dolls. It was always stuffed animals, Breyer horses, Littlest Pet Shop. My mom even had to schedule all of the vet visits for our family dogs around my school schedule as a kid because I wanted to go and be a part of that and interact with our family dogs' veterinarians. By the time that I was 8, I already knew that I wanted to be a veterinary surgeon. I treat the 4-legged family member as if they were my own pet. That's super important to me because pets really are a part of the family these days. I know how special my pets are, and I want to treat each and every patient just equally as special. It's not all about the animal. Obviously, I am here to treat and be an advocate for our 4-legged patients, but every single one of my patients is tied to 2-legged human family members as well. These days, again, they're super part of the family, and so it's super important as part of my job to also take care of those human family members as well. Communication is a huge thing, and a lot of what I do is helping coach people through what their animal's going through, give them options, allow them to be collaborative with me in making the best choices for their animals. She's just gonna pick the leg up for now until you rehab her more, and the more you're able to do the longer walks, walking in the sand. The second philosophy that I have is never stop learning. I feel like if there ever comes a point in my career where I don't want to learn or try new things, that's when I need to stop. Medicine is a very dynamic field, and I'm super grateful to be a part of such a dynamic field, and I love the fact that it's always changing and I can always try new things to help my patients and their 2-legged human family members as well. I have a lot of things that I love about Kerecis. Obviously, the product works. It's helped so many of my patients. But one thing that's super unique is the way that they back the product. It's super easy to get a hold of someone. I can call them at any time of any day and ask, questions, say I have these concerns, what should I do? I need advice. And even if, that person doesn't know the answer immediately, they get in contact with human surgeons and have the human surgeons call me, discuss the case, discuss my concerns, and help me with their experience using Kerecis. I've never had a company with that level of commitment to their product, and I really love that. So Keylo is one of my favorite cases. She's a husky that was unfortunately hit by a car. She sustained a very big wound to one of her front limbs. Additionally, besides just the big wound, she had damage to the ligaments in her wrist, and the wrist was very unstable. So I had to reconstruct those ligaments with orthopedic implants. And even after I did that, the wrist was stable, but I was left with, treating this huge wound. And so I reached out to Kerecis and applied that in order to try to expedite and get this wound to heal because there was no skin in that area to be able to reconstruct and close that wound. My experience was fantastic. It was my first time applying Kerecis over an orthopedic implant. I was super impressed with how quickly granulation tissue formed, not just in the wound bed, but also over the implants. It was very exciting, wound up healing great. She's doing phenomenal, and I've just been super impressed. Not only this case, but all the cases with Kerecis, and Keylo's owners are super happy as well. She is back being a happy, healthy dog, doing all the things she did before the injury.
Oh, you're gonna give me that ball? Yes, yes.
Her leg got clipped underneath the big 22-inch tire. and we brought her to Fetch, and that's the beginning of how her life changed forever. Her skin died because of the lack of blood flow, and so that's when Dr. Clark suggested that we use the fish graft. She was very confident of the success rate and that it would be the best for Keylo. So we put our trust in her.
So this place is where a lot of the magic happens after the big surgery. This is where we do all of our bandage changes, wound care, that sort of thing. So this gets used all the time, and Keylo was.
So we were here a lot. They became our best friends. We're so happy that we came to Fetch and that they were able to have an option of having the fish graft. We've got a long ways to go. She really wants to get back to you want to get back to doing what you're doing, huh? Say yes. We want to thank Dr. Clark, Chris, Anna, and the rest of the surgical team. They have been so wonderful. Emotionally, they've been there for us, and they were able to do the best treatment using the fish graft, and we appreciate the company in Iceland that helped us with our dog and get her back to what she used to be.